Hey guys, it's Gaymer, and I am back with another itch.io free game. Right, Robert?
Right, Robert.
Right, Robert. And this game is called...
The Hospital.
I was gonna say that.
Sorry, you say it.
This game is called The Hospital.
You said it so much better.
What it's about, I don't know. I'm assuming a hospital, and it was in the horror genre, so I'm assuming it's scary. So that's what we know, and now we're gonna play it. New game! Foghorn. Best experience with headphones. Do you have your headphones, Robert?
I have my headphones, Robert.
Good job, Robert.
Yay, Robert.
Adjust the brightness bar so that you can barely see the word crux on the door. There we go.
Adjust it all the way up just to make sure there's only one word. Okay.
There. Now we can barely see the word. Should I do it more? Because you can't see it at all.
I would say a little more. Yeah. The default was probably fine.
I don't know where the default was. Do we have 5 toes? We do. Okay, good. I just wanted to
No, we
make
have
sure.
10.
Well, 5 on each foot. When the virus got me, I was hoping I would be among the majority who only got mild symptoms and recovered quickly, but my condition grew worse day by day.
I checked into this hospital last week.
No, I'm us. I checked into this hospital last week, barely able to breathe. I paid a lot to get a private room because this is America, and I was lucky they managed to find me one. There are no vacant rooms in hospitals across the country as the pandemic wreaks havoc. Not the COVID one, just some other random pandemic because
Generic
because like
pandemic.
YouTube. Don't get mad. It's a pandemonium out there. So many sick, so many dying. I feel like I've become a number, a statistic. I think I'm growing sicker. I feel faint and weak all the time. Maybe they should go to
Medical verdict.
medical verdict. Maybe they need to go see the doctors at medical verdict. Yesterday at night, they had to increase my oxygen intake. I heard them talking about having to put me under to intubate me if my condition got worse. What if I don't make it? It would be a horrible way to die alone in this room. I was never a believer in God or in heaven or in hell. I wonder what happens to a person after they die. I've never really stopped to think about it until now. I guess I was too busy living life and chasing shadows to think about death. I'm feeling weak, so weak. I think I'll sleep now. I can barely breathe.
Critical role.
Because you dropped a dice.
A D20.
A D20 that I used for The Sims. Oh, we got up out of our bed, so our condition must not have been that critical. I'm up? How am I up on my feet? I can't remember getting out of bed. Here, do you want to use the hint? Do you want to do the hint?
Walk around using the WASD keys. Look with your mouse. Observe your surroundings by clicking on objects in the world.
Why did you say objects like that?
Because there's a lot of consonants in there. Hint, the game saves automatically. You do not need to save the game to resume where you left off.
Robert, what? Okay, wow. Hospital bed. My bed, it looks as... Why is there a foghorn? My bed, it looks as if it was recently made. When did I get off it? Who came in and made it? I don't remember any of it. The rest of the room looks neat too, as if this room was recently vacated. Maybe we're dead. I spent days on this bed, struggling to breathe. It feels weird to be up and about. Yeah.
Maybe everybody else died.
Chairs for visitors. Except being in quarantine, I had no visitors. It's not about COVID, YouTube. Don't.
It's
label
about the
this as-
chairs. I mean, how did the chairs feel during a pandemic when there's no visitors?
It's silent. I remember the doctor and nurses hooking me up to this thing. It's infernal beeping, the hissing of pumping oxygen. But that thing doesn't pump oxygen. That's a heart monitor. Anyway,
And it still has a readout.
It does. It's one of those terrifying things in a hospital. All the machines whose purpose you don't know, but you do know.
It's in the name.
It tells you.
Each one has a name, like
Just
heart rate
ask.
monitor or like oxygen machine, and you know its purpose is to do that thing.
The bathroom door appears to be locked. Okay.
But have you tried it? Just because it appears to be doesn't mean it is.
Oh, somebody walked by the door. The person out there, maybe a doctor. I need to find out what's going on. Don't dead
Well,
open
now you're
inside.
gonna get lost.
Where is everybody?
You never walk around a hospital.
When I checked in here, these corridors are full of activity all day and night, filled with nurses and doctors and patients. Locked! Strange. There are no signs. I can swear there were signs beside these doors. Cardiology, obstetrics, radiology, etc. The etc. door was my favorite. I don't know about you, but that was my favorite wing of the hospital. Why are the windows opaque? I can't see through them.
Oh,
Probably like
yay.
HIPAA or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
Locked. That's odd. There are no room numbers on the door. I'm pretty sure I'd seen room numbers when I checked in. Sealed, just like the other doors.
Orf, orf, orf. I hate when my doors get sealed.
When I checked in here, struggling to breathe, there were two harried harried. Not what?
I don't know.
Harried?
I mean, like, I understand.
I understand there's two meanings, but I don't understand what it means.
I've never seen it written. Is the other thing. I've
Either.
always heard it just spoken. I guess it's harried, but like haggard is normally.
There were two hairy but kindly nurses sitting behind this desk, answering calls, filing papers, welcoming patients.
Maybe they were doing taxes.
Hey, they were. They sure had their hands full. Bye-bye, hairy nurse. Door. No luck. Didn't these doors open out to a lobby with elevators? That would have been my way out, except it looks like I can't leave this way. I should probably find another way out.
Damn seals.
Aw, you should have said, oh, way out.
Oh, no, yeah.
Card for that somewhere around here. I'm gonna try to go through this door, because I think that's where the creepy lady went. It opened.
Unsealed.
Are these patient wards? Why are they deserted? There's gotta be someone, a nurse, a doctor, who can help me and tell me what's going on. Maybe you should stay fucking put and just push that little ding-dong button for the nurse on your remote control.
Yeah, push the ding-dong, you ding-dong.
What? That's exactly what we said it to. He's like, what? Someone on the other side of this door. We're gonna go in the door that had the patient. This room looks just like the one I was in.
No,
Yeah,
it
because
doesn't.
it's a fucking hospital. But it's a mess. Ew, a shit stain. How awful. There's some kind of stain. Dun, dun, dun. I guess the bed wasn't cleaned after the last patient departed. Alright, that figure. That door. No, the sound came from there.
That sound.
The figure I saw on the TV, it reminded me of... No, it can't be. I must be imagining things. Click. Maybe that's what this whole thing is. Some lucid dream I'm having while my body lies in some kind of coma. Seems legit. We could just leave it here. Why do we have to keep going? If it's
That's
just a
it.
coma, we could just end it here.
Coma game.
Coma game.
Coma simulator.
There's probably something like that. If there's not, somebody should make one. Put it on itch.io and make it free.
Should they?
Just a black screen. It's that woman again.
She reminded me of... No, it can't be.
I know, right? I like that she leaves the doors cracked, though, so they're not completely sealed, so we can get through them. It's really thoughtful of her, actually.
She's a seal hunter.
She allows people to tailgate through doors. Oh, no, they didn't close that in my face. It's locked. Who shut the door? Was that a corpse in there? If this is a dream, it's growing increasingly disturbing. I thought it would be another question. That's when I said it like that, but it wasn't another question. It was just a statement. Is someone toying with me? Am I being led? That figure I saw. It can't be her. This is a dream, a nightmare rather, in which I'm trapped. How can it be her? This is the one time I wish there was exposition in a game. Like, who is she? This is not the same hospital. What? How? How did I get here? I recognize this place, the furniture and the way they're arranged. This looks like the apartment where we used to live, except everything's abandoned and gone to rot. There's something on the table over there. No, there's not. There's nothing on the
corner.
fucking table. There's nothing on the table.
On the corner.
Hi. It can't be. It can't be her. I can't see her face, but I know her anywhere. Yeah, by that silhouette, I mean, she's so recognizable. How is this possible? She's been dead for 4 years. Nia, is that you? She doesn't feel like talking right now. That familiar silence.
She even sounds the
It
same.
sounds the same.
That voice. It can't be.
Not Nia. This is some monstrous dream. Memories of those horrific events of 4 years ago are coming back to me. The doubt and the guilt that have haunted me since. Could I have saved her and done things differently? Had I done things differently? And at what cost? I'm sorry for what happened to Nia. Only cold silence, I asked. The familiar silence of Nia. Oh, I missed it. What does she want? Probably for us to clean up this room. Nia, am I going crazy? Or is this some fever dream seated by my past when my body lies wasting away on a hospital bed? It's so dramatic.
Coma simulator.
There's nothing on the... Oh, there's this photo. Nia. I remember this picture. We had taken it out by the beach just after yet another bitter fight. Who does that? Who like fights with their partner and then it's like, hold on.
Well, I mean, if you drove there for pictures, you're gonna get them.
Nah. She was just 24, but by then she had already begun to show increasingly frightening signs of the mental illness that would later consume her. I mean, that's pretty early to be showing signs for certain mental illnesses. In the 20s is when it happens, so like, don't be so fucking judgy, asshole. Erratic, violent shifts in temperament, brooding silences, fixed stares, an obsession with my whereabouts, self-harm. I tried to get her help. She refused. When it was clear she was becoming a danger to both of us, I ended our relationship. And then it got worse. A lot worse. The phone calls, the stalking, the threats. And finally, I woke up one night to find her standing over my bed, staring at her dark eyes empty and unreadable, her mouth stretched in a chilling grin. When I saw what she was holding in her hand... What was she holding in her hand? A cupcake?
She's Nia, not Chica.
What is this place? Nia is dangerously close to Mia, and I'm not okay with that.
Hey, baby.
Corpse. Who would abandon a dead body here? The stench here is terrible. I should move on. Bye, corpse.
That one's still sealed.
Doesn't budge.
Because there's still seals there.
What should I do?
Go somewhere less fishy.
She's doing this. I don't know how. She's toying with me. I must find a way out of this nightmare. Maybe we could push the corpse through the door. Oh, never mind, it's open. I thought we could ram it, but it doesn't open that way, apparently. There's a lot of corpses around here. A lot of corpsies.
Corpsey warpsies.
Stop it, Nia. Nobody likes you. You and Mia should go hang out.
Hey, baby.
On that night 4 years ago, when I woke up to find her standing over me, she was holding a knife. As I watched, she raised it, and she held it to her own throat. She said, "I don't want to live without you." Before she could hurt herself, I leaped at her, grappled the blade away, and subdued her until the authorities arrived. They put her away in an institute, a mental hospital. I feel like there should be quotes around that. Like, I feel like this is how this asshole would say it. Like a mental hospital. And a week later, I got the terrible call. What was the terrible call, Robert? What do you think happened?
Well, it wasn't this terrible call. It wasn't those terrible calls. It wasn't these terrible calls.
It was that terrible
It was
call.
that terrible call.
So what do you think that terrible call was? Oh.
I think she hung herself.
Nia. Oh, God. Why did you do it? Why did you have to go like this? They told me what you wrote on the note, your last words. What do you want from me, Nia? Did what I could. Why are you tormenting me? Why did they let her have a rope if she's in, like, a mental institution? How did she get a rope? I feel like that's a lawsuit. Hi, Nia. Nia, what do you want from me? I think of that note you left, the last words you ever wrote. Are we ever gonna fucking find out what the note said? You wrote, "I'm never going to let you go.
Never gonna give you up, and never gonna...
I know those words are meant for me. Is that what this is about? That if I'd done things differently, perhaps been more compassionate, you might still be alive. I'm back in my room. How did I get here? Nia. Fucking Nia. The bed I was lying on fighting for my life. Am I well? Am I well, or am I still trapped in this nightmare? Do I dare go out there? What will I find? A bustling hospital? Smiling faces telling me I'm better and go home? Or shadowy halls haunted by my past? Am I in a coma? Trapped in a body that's wasting away while I suffer a fever dream born of guilt? Or am I dead and is this my afterlife? Those dreaded halls and a tormented soul stalking me for all eternity. The end! 2 out of 10. That was the hospital. It was okay. It's free. Wasn't scary. What'd you think?
Yeah, this one, I'd give it 2 out of 10. It was just a walking simulator.
Anyway, if you like that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter at Gaymer. Link below. Come back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for more videos that may or may not include Robert.
That's me.
That's him. You don't see him, but he's here. I promise. He's not fake. He exists. He is a real person, a real man.
And I'm a 10.
He is a 10 out of 10. Would do again.
That's why I can't be on camera. It just breaks
he can't
the
be
lens.
on camera because too many people would just I can't handle that. I like how he's nodding into his mic. He moved closer to the mic to nod. Anyway, I've been Cass, and that's been Rob, and this has been The Hospital
The hospital.
with Nia. Goodbye.